It's
Are
not.
you doing okay? You've still got pain in your shoulder, don't you?
Yeah. I'm going live now. I'm on here. All right. Hi, Jen. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sarah. So glad to see everyone on here today. Thank you. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for sharing my live. For those of you who are new here, I do choose from the people who share and like my live to give card reads to. When we do spirit led, that's just spirit led. It's like whatever spirits come up. I certainly don't control that. How are you, Alexandria? Thank you for asking. I'm good. Hello, Delez. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate y'all being here and sharing and liking my live. I was trying to think, I was just live yesterday, and you'd think I'd remember who I gave readings to yesterday, and I don't. You'd think I'd remember. It was just yesterday. I don't. All right. Did I give Jules, did I give you a card read yesterday? I don't think so. Okay, Jules, I'm about to ask you to go live. I don't think I did one for you yesterday. No, she said no. Thank y'all for the sticker. Hi, Jules. How are you?
Hi. Great. How are you?
Doing very well. Yeah, I know it was just yesterday I was live, but I can't remember from one day to the next.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I do choose from the people who are liking and sharing to give card reads to. So that's why Jules is up here. Now, Jules, do you want a question answered or do you want just a general card read?
General.
Okay, very good. Let's see what we have going on here. So for those of you who are watching, I just say her name until Spirit says to stop. Right there. I could feel the energy was getting sticky. All right, let's see what we have going on here. Okay, very good. The first card we have coming up here is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is about a partnership, a proposal, a marriage. Have you recently gotten into a relationship?
No. But my ex started texting me today. But other than that, it was very casual. So it was kind of odd that that comes up.
Very interesting. D is moderating and she's over there like laughing.
Yeah.
What is that clicking noise? Is that you?
Oh, that might be me hearting the live. I'll stop. Sorry.
Oh, no. Please heart the live away. I wasn't sure if something was wrong with my electronics. It was something I needed to fix. So yes, I think it's very interesting how your ex just texted you today and that's the first card that comes up.
Yeah.
And after that, it's like we switch energy. And I did feel like I first saw this card, I just felt the need to laugh a little bit. And it's so true. Pay attention whenever cards come up, like where you're intuitive or felt to go. And I thought to myself, why am I laughing when I see that card? And that's why, because it was going to make you laugh over, isn't that interesting? Right away, after that, we switch energies to more of jobs and your material wealth on this planet. I am seeing the next card that comes up is the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles is typically about money and material goods. And the four is about saving money, having security, and just being very conscientious of your spending. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Now, the next card we have is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is really about inspired action, having adventure, being impulsive and fearless. Now, I think it's interesting. It comes right after the Four of Pentacles, which is about being conservative, making sure you're making wise decisions. And then the Knight of Wands is about, let's go. Is there a change you've been thinking about making when it comes to your job and when it comes to your finances?
I'm not currently working. I've started to work again. Just because of some things that have happened within the last year. And I am expecting to possibly get in some type of inheritance here in the next few months. We're just waiting on paperwork.
I would say that because the last card that comes after that is the Nine of Pentacles, which is about self-sufficiency and financial independence. So it is absolutely a positive sign that that is going to come your way. Now, what I'm also hearing is to be very careful with what you do with this money, that you want to make it work for you and not just, and they're showing me just fritter it away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also seeing I'm not sure how much inheritance you're getting, but I've been feeling you starting. You said that you had just started working, right? You just went back to work.
No, I haven't yet. I started looking for work.
Oh, started looking for work.
Yeah.
Have you thought of starting your own business?
No.
I'm seeing you having ownership of your time and having some autonomy. I'm seeing you in a shop. And when I see you in this shop, I'm seeing you like it's more of an ownership. I'm not seeing you coming and going like you're just working there. I'm seeing you taking ownership of this shop.
Okay.
So think about when you get this inheritance, because the inheritance and the numbers around it are conservation, security, control, frugality. Like, how are you going to make this work for you instead of just frittering it away, right?
Yeah.
If now all of a sudden you start getting the idea of some business you would like to start, I would really think about it. Or does someone have a business for sale that you've been thinking about buying, but you're like, I never really wanted to be a business owner? I'm hearing that you do. I'm hearing that you would make a really good business owner. You understand business and marketing, even though I'm not hearing that you've gone to school for that. So I would keep your ear out for something going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about selling crystals, but like something on the side, nothing in particular. But yeah, that would be interesting. I'll have to think about it. I am graduating from college in August with an accounting major, and I have tons of experience with marketing and the business side of things, just being in executive leadership in the past.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I'm so glad I was talking to her before she said that, because as a medium, if you ever go to a medium and they say they don't have an ego, run in the other direction. We help egos. It's about recognizing when you're in it. I think that accounting major is a freaking fabulous degree. We are short on accountants. Accountants make really good income, and there's a lot of wiggle room in how you can make that work in your own life, right?
Yep.
Very good. Now, something else that came to me is, gosh, I need to get back to this person. I keep thinking I'm going to message them and I haven't. So this is also a call for me to message this person that we're talking about doing a workshop together. And it's about, nowadays it's having more than one stream of income. So that would absolutely fit that you are thinking about, yes, I'm getting this accounting degree, but I was also thinking about doing this on the side. Just because you buy a shop or run a shop doesn't mean you have to be there all the time, right?
Right.
So think of ways where you're going to create multiple streams of income.
Okay.
Because I'm saying that you're going to want that.
Yeah, I do.
Right?
I'm also looking at investments when I get the money too. So like I've already started to look at different, resources for who I should partner with for investing.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so now what I had seen from the beginning, whenever you first said investment or you were getting an inheritance, I don't know if you ever thought about rental property. Where do you live?
I'm in South Texas.
Deep South Texas. It's funny because I was about to say rental property, and then we had looked at some houses in San Antonio, Texas, and I was like, and again, that was my ego in the way, because I have noticed that people in San Antonio aren't making money on their houses when they're selling them. Like, we couldn't come to an agreement because this one person in particular was like, well, I paid this much for it. And I was like, I'm so sorry you overpaid for your house 3 years ago. That is not my issue.
Yep.
So that's the reason I was saying rental property instead of trying to invest and flip it or something, because I do well with rental property there, but Texas is not the right kind of market to be able to turn houses over quickly.
Correct.
So definitely think about, I'm hearing, oh my gosh, the spirit stepped up. I heard diversified portfolio and make sure you have some real estate in it.
God, that almost sounds like that had to be my mom. She worked for JP Morgan Chase.
It was definitely a spirit stepping up and was like, I could see all these different avenues. And she was like, make sure that she has a diversified portfolio with some rental property in there. I was like, okay, I will tell her.
Wow. That would be her.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Thank you, Miss Jules.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so it's so funny when that happens. I had already given her a card read, and then I was just tapping to her intuitively, answering these questions. All of a sudden, the spirit stepped up and gave me these words that she knew her mom to say. So I love it when spirits give you words that you wouldn't normally say, but it makes the person that you're talking to be like, oh my gosh, that sounds like my loved one. I love it when that happens. All right, Miss Jen, let's give you a card read. I appreciate you sharing and liking my live. I choose from people sharing and liking my live to give card reads to. Now, when we switch over to spirit led, I don't control that. I just let whichever spirit comes up, comes up. All right, Miss Jen, let's do it.
Hello.
Hi, Jen. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing really well. Do you want a specific question answered or do you want a general read?
Let's do general.
Very good. That card was definitely flying out of the stack. It's going to start us off. All right. Let's see what information is out there for Jen. All right. Lots of powerful, fun energy coming your way. The first card is the Hierophant card. I don't know if this is fun energy, but it's certainly powerful energy. It's about society's rules, society's expectations, conforming to like just checking the boxes of society.
Okay.
Now that tells me whenever I see this card, I know that people are doing things that, and it's not in a bad way. Sometimes it is, but not in this instance. I'm seeing you're doing things that would normally happen in a normal life. And if someone from the outside looking in looked at your life, they might think it was boring, but you are just pleased as punch with the way your life is turning out and everything that is happening.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now I'm seeing the next card is the Knight of Pentacles. It is about hard work, productivity, and responsibility. And I'm feeling now for everyone watching, I will always be honest when I know something about someone, and I know that Jen is about to change the way she navigates on this planet. Do you want to talk? Do you want to say what's going on in your life, Jen?
Yep. I am pregnant and we're actually getting ready to hopefully move.
Very good. So I didn't know about the moving. I was talking about the pregnancy. And that makes sense because this night is about having responsibility, and it can just be one avenue. But when I tapped into it intuitively, I was seeing all these different avenues of responsibility coming your way. I know, of course, I knew you were having a baby. I didn't realize you were moving, but that certainly will take care of one of those. But then I'm also seeing, and I feel like I've mentioned this to you before and it didn't hit home, but you're going to be starting your own business. Now, I've mentioned that to you before, correct?
Yep, you have. Well, I kind of do my own business now. I do a travel agency on the side, but you think it's something other than that.
Let me sit with that for a second. Okay, so, and you do something else full time?
Yep, I have a full-time and then another part-time job.
I don't see you continuing your full-time job for very long after you have your baby.
Okay.
I know that right now you're like, we need that money. How are we going to do it? I just see that you are, and you can do your travel agents from home.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just feeling you doing more of that. Have you priced out childcare?
Yes, we actually have that all set up.
Mm-hmm. I just see you having such a hard time leaving that baby.
Okay.
It's funny if we're talking about this. And the next card coming up is Judgment. The Judgment card isn't what people think. It's not about judging other people or people sitting in judgment on you. It's about a reckoning, awakening, forgiveness, looking at life in a different way. And so it makes sense that right after I was sitting with this, it's like, I just really feel you not staying with your job very long after this baby is born. Do I see you going back to work? I do. And I see you struggling. I see you struggling because you don't want to leave your baby.
Okay.
And I see you looking at it in a completely different way. They're showing me you pulling back from your life and looking at it like, how can we make this work? And then the last card is the Knight of Cups, which is about following your heart and really sitting with the love and romance of your life. Now, I know that sounds like it would be a husband or a romantic partner, but I think it's more of sitting with the romanticism of your new baby.
Okay.
So keep your eye out, like after the baby is born and you're going back to work, keep your eye out don't struggle through it. I mean, if I just finished writing a book, just put the finishing touches on it, and it was about sitting in our sovereignty and really making sure our energy is congruent. It's not about always making the decisions that are right as far as society says, but what is congruent with our energy. And I think leaving your baby is going to be very difficult for you.
Okay. Okay.
Congratulations, Jen. Are you moving in the next, hold on.
Well, see, that's giving me some anxiety. So we actually bought my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
My husband's remodeling it. So it's kind of whenever he gets it done to be able to move in. So it's going to be cutting it close, I think.
I'm seeing that you're going to move in, but it's not all going to be completed. You're going to move in before it's completed, but completed enough that you can do it. Does it have more? It has 2 or 3 bathrooms, 2 bathrooms?
Yes, 2 bathrooms.
Yes, because I was seeing one of them being completed and the other one not.
Okay.
I take that back. It's completed, but there's a bunch of junk in there. And when I say junk, I mean like construction materials, right?
Oh, I believe it. Uh-huh.
So I think the bathroom is ready to go, but there has been some things put in there to just get them out of the way.
That makes sense. Uh-huh.
I also don't see the kitchen completely together when you'll move in.
Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness.
It's pretty close, though. I see it being pretty close when you'll move in.
I mean, I hope so. It's been giving me anxiety that we're not going to have somewhere to take the baby when we deliver.
I hear come hell or high water, you're taking your baby to that house.
That's kind of how I've been lately, putting deadlines on things.
Yes. And that's the reason I see kind of stuff pushed over into corners, not in a bad way. It's just when you're living in a construction zone,
Oh, yeah.
equipment has to be put in places.
Right.
Yeah, but it's going to be pretty close.
Uh-huh.
I'm hearing just hire it out. I don't think hire the whole thing out. There's a couple of things that are like slow.
Yep. We actually were talking today, and the drywall's the next step, and he's going to start it, but then today's like, we're going to have somebody come in and finish the drywall.
Very good. That's exactly what I was hearing, to have someone,
Yeah.
it's just time consuming.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Drywall is very time consuming.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. A couple of things going on in my business world is tonight there is a group reading with the Divine Collective. It starts at 6 Central Time. It's kind of like this, except it's all I do is mediumship. It's also smaller, and people can ask questions. Dee will be there, and she's already like, I've been talking to someone that we have some questions to ask you, and I was like, oh, great. But it is a small group where you can bring your questions and I answer them, and then we roll into mediumship. So that's tonight at 6 o'clock. You do have to register on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under Divine Collective. Tomorrow I'm going to be live on Facebook with another medium. Her name is also Christy. And this coming up weekend, I have a free event also with someone named Jess. I will be reading your business psychically, and Jess will be showing how to implement what I'm reading. Like, she's the technical guru behind everything. All right. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. Okay, Neri Mora. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm about to ask you to go live so we can give you a card reading. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Yeah, now is your name Neri?
It's Nereida.
I'm
It's
sorry.
harder.
Say that again.
Sure, it's Nereida.
I can't.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
little bit difficult.
I was concentrating real hard. I thought I was gonna get it. So Narita, basically
Yeah, you're
Narita.
close. Uh-huh.
No, Narita. I cannot do that beautiful tongue roll thing.
No, it's okay. You're close.
Now, would you like a specific question answered, or do you want a general read?
A general read.
Okay, very good. For everyone watching, whenever someone wants a general read, I just say their name and shuffle the cards until Spirit says to stop. If anyone's interested tonight, I do have a group event with the Divine Collective. 2 cards just fell out, so those are definitely hers. And you have to register on my website for that, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under the under Divine Collective. All right, so you have some powerful energy going on right now. We're starting out first. Okay, very good. We're starting out first with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about creativity and following your heart and making sure you are in alignment with what your soul wants. Now, this card can mean different things. And so when I ask that, that tells me that there is a question that or a movement you've been doing and you're in your head about it. You're doing what logically makes sense, but it's incongruent with what your heart is saying. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Whenever you're going with that, you always want to go with congruent energy. Go with what your intuition and what settles in your soul. Now, the next card is a judgment card. Again, I just had this with someone else, and the judgment card is not about judging someone or judging a situation. It's about a new phase. It's about really looking at yourself in a different light and turning the table so that you're functioning different on this planet, meaning that you're living more congruently with your soul. Then the next card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. That's about hard work, efficiency, and responsibility. Now, given what has already happened, what we've already talked about, looking at yourself differently. A lot of times the Pentacles is about work. This is more about your physical walk on this planet and making choices about who you want to let in your energy and who you want to partner with on things such as friendships. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Now, have you been noticing that you've been having some, I don't know if you call it disagreements, but you haven't been seeing eye to eye with some of the people around you? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I have.
That's because you have really been working on yourself and you've decided that you want to function differently on this planet. You want something different out of life. And the people around you are noticing that and they're like, why is she changing?
Yeah,
Now,
I made some changes in life now since we've been through a lot, actually.
and there are very positive changes. Not everyone around you on planet is going to see those as positive changes, but the changes have been positive. You're heading in the right direction. Now, the last card I'm ending with is the Two of Swords here. You can see she's blindfolded and she has these swords. This is about you're not finished. You said that you've made some changes, that you've gone through some difficult things. Those decisions that you're being called to make aren't over. That's what this two is about. The lady's wearing the blindfold, which is really a call to sit back and look at a situation for what it truly is instead of what you want it to be. That can be difficult sometimes.
It is.
You sound like you've already done that and you're like, so I want to say I'm very proud of you for being brave enough to do that. Pull yourself back and look at the situation for what it is and know that it is hard. It is hard, but you are right there. This is encouragement from the spirit world to tell you you are on the right path and you're making the right decisions. Don't give up now.
The other thing is we had a passing of a friend about 2 years ago, and that like made my whole life completely switched over, and that's why I feel like I'm more responsible, making everything more focused on me now, because he would always tell me to focus on myself.
Yes, absolutely. And so I absolutely agree. For everyone watching, she's not talking about focusing on herself in a self-centered kind of way. She's talking about focusing on herself in a way that she has healthy boundaries up and that she's accomplishing the goals she has set for herself in life.
Yes.
Yes. And you're on the right track. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
All right. I want to thank everyone who is joining me. Is that squeaking noise coming from you, Dee?
Shouldn't be.
I have some weird
Don't hear it.
noises going on. So interesting. All right. For everyone watching, see, there it went again. Are you not hearing that? Okay. Are y'all hearing that squeaky noise on my live? Are y'all hearing that? It's so weird. Okay. For everyone watching real quick before we go to Spirit Led. Okay. Everyone else is saying they hear it too. Good. I was about to say I'm not going crazy. Well, I might be going crazy, but
Going deaf.
Dee said she must be going down. What is that noise? At first I thought it was my chair, but it's not my chair. See? Okay. You're not Rice Case. You're cute. People are saying you're not going crazy. I feel like I am. Okay. A couple of things going on. I'm going to get to the spirit. I'm hearing the name James around him, so hold tight for him. Tonight is a Divine Collective group reading. It does sound like the speaker. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to turn down the speaker for Dee. Hold on. Maybe she's too loud. Okay. Tonight I have a group reading with the Divine Collective. I will let you know that the Divine Collective, you can come. It's a smaller group of people. You're on Zoom, so you're more likely to get a reading because there's less people. Also, you can come with your questions. And then tomorrow I'm going to be live at noon on Facebook with my friend. She's another medium. Her name is Christy. And then this coming up Saturday is a Zoom event with someone named Jess. She is a technical person. I will come if you want to build a business or you want to expand your business, any kind of business. I work with people that own all kinds of businesses. So I will be reading your business psychically, and Jess will be saying how you actually do and implement some of the things that I'm seeing. That Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, you do have to register on my website to get the Zoom link, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under events. So fun things going on. Tonight is a group reading. Tomorrow is a free live on Facebook, and Saturday again is another free event, but you do have to register for it. There is a gentleman stepping up. I'm hearing the name James around him. He's letting me know that he was a very social person. He had a lot of friends, and hello. Thank y'all for liking and following my live. I so appreciate you. He's also letting me know that he liked beer. Like he could frequently, I'm not saying he was an alcoholic by any means, but he was frequently seen hanging out with his friends drinking beer. This gentleman was very casual. He wasn't someone who was going to want to go out to a big fancy dinner. He is showing me he liked the corner bar. And I'm hearing the Cheers theme, you know, where everyone knows your name. He liked that kind of environment. He's also letting me know that he lived in the same town or really close to the town he grew up in. Like I live right outside of Omaha, Nebraska, in a town called Bellevue. So he is showing me that if he grew up in a town like Bellevue, then he lived then in Omaha. But he lived in the same area in which he grew up in. He's letting me know that he knew just about everyone, or he knew someone who knew someone. He is letting me know that he was very casual. He didn't even own a suit. He did not own any dress pants, and he did not own a suit. And even, I don't know if I necessarily call khakis dress pants, but he was showing me that he did not even own a pair of khakis. He is showing me that he was a builder. He could build things. He was always fixing things. My papa's name was James, and my dad's name is also James, and he grew up and also lived in the same town. All right, Miss Phoebe, does all the rest of it fit where he was really social, he liked to drink his beer, and that he liked to build things. I'm not hearing the word construction from him, but he did like to build things.
Brittany wants you to.
Okay, so now we have Brittany and Phoebe in the running. So Phoebe, does the rest of it fit? Okay, very good. All right, Miss Phoebe, it's not allowing me to ask you to go live, so please request me. You must have a private account or something. Down at the bottom, welcome, welcome, New York. Victoria is from New York. Are you from the city or are you from out in the country? All right, Phoebe, click on the people down at the bottom where it's the blue and the pink person. On the blue and the pink person, you click on that and request to go live with me, and then I will accept. Brooklyn is a Brooklyn girl. All right, here we go. You did it, Miss Phoebe. All right, Phoebe, so your grandfather and your dad's name's both James, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that was the first bit of information that came up. Now, what is this building? I'm seeing them build, but I'm not hearing construction around him, but I'm seeing him overseeing and doing projects around the house all the time. He's also showing me a lake house, and it looks like a gazebo around this lake house. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it definitely does. My whole family, we would go up to the lakes up in Ontario every summer. And he also loved to garden and do things around the house and was just always staying busy in that way.
Very good. Now, he's showing me this gazebo again. Did any of the when you went to the lakes up by Ontario, was there ever any gazebos around?
There was.
Okay, very good. I just wanted to make sure because he's really focusing on these gazebos. Now, Jennifer, welcome, welcome. She's from New York also. We have a Brooklyn girl. What part of New York are you from, Jennifer? I think Phoebe's from, where are you? What part of New York are you in, Phoebe?
I'm in Chelsea in Manhattan.
Ah, we have a Manhattan girl here. That doesn't surprise me. All right, Buffalo. Buffalo. That's interesting. I was just talking to a friend of mine who was about to head up to Buffalo. All right. So now your dad's on planet, correct?
Yes.
He's going to be on planet for a long time. So I have the grandfather energy here. And I was like, oh, do we have something to say about him? It's like, no, he's going to be around for a long time. Now, Phoebe, your grandfather is talking about you've recently made some changes in your life. And how do I put this? They weren't changes that, like, they just had to happen. And I feel that you're sad about them, but they had to happen to get you to that next level. I'm seeing you shaking it off. And sometimes things are made to be look like our fault, and it's not. It's just a difference in opinion and a difference of how we're viewing a situation. He is also saying that the second person you meet with is the person to partner with. Have you been having some kind of meetings coming up?
For my business, yes.
Okay. Now he's saying the second one is the right one to go with. Have you already had 2 meetings? Or are you about to have 2? What is that?
Not exactly. Right now I'm looking for a CTO, so I haven't really had any major prospects yet. So I'm assuming that's probably coming very soon, and then I'll be able to make a judgment call after that, after I kind of have a better idea of who I'm interviewing.
Okay, for everyone, I hear some people out there asking CTO is Chief Technical Officer. I could hear out there people were like, CTO, what is that? What is that? Okay, so let me just sit with this. So everyone's thinking what I'm doing. I'm trying to get more clarifications. Phoebe's looking for a CTO. It's the second one coming around. Okay, very good. So your grandfather is showing me that you're going to meet with someone who you're going to be very excited about, and they look like the person. And he's doing this like they're good, but he's like, just hold tight because there's going to be someone better coming your way. Also, he is telling me that the money is just around the corner. I know that you had some changes recently that were probably making you feel sad, but you also feel lighter.
Today I do. I staged my entire apartment. I just totally got into a different vibe. And like as of today, I am starting to feel cleansed and ready for new beginnings, honestly.
Yes. And that's what your grandfather was saying, that it was, you actually, and this is not judgment for anyone watching or listening to this, you will understand what I'm saying. It wasn't like you were lagging behind, but you were you knew it had to happen, but it was just like you didn't want to rip the Band-Aid off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's difficult. For everyone watching, those rip the Band-Aid off moments are difficult. Your grandfather is saying he's so proud of you for doing the right thing and choosing yourself.
Mm.
He's also telling me that there is a trip coming up towards the end of April that you are to take. Do you have a trip coming up?
Towards the end of April, that's pretty soon. No, I don't. I have one beginning of June, but not end of
Okay.
April.
Oh, no. I was thinking you were going to say the beginning of May. Nope, it's going to be, he's showing me, he dropped it in my lap. Like it's going to come out of nowhere. So make sure you're taking that trip. And so maybe that's why you're kind of hesitant on it, because it comes up. I'm hearing it comes up and you have to make the decision within like 3 days if you're going or not. And so make sure you're taking it.
Okay.
It's somewhere beachy, because I'm seeing a lot of sand and beach. He's also talking about contract. What are you talking about? Have you recently gotten a new contract, a work contract?
No.
Are you feeling that, Dee? What is that? He keeps showing me a contract. And when I tried to push it to the side, he put it in front of me and signed his name. Like, no, there's a contract coming. But I don't feel like it's with the CTO. Is it the CTO? No. Some modeling.
Mm.
You know, it's funny, Phoebe, because he is showing me you really thinking about it. Like, I see you looking around and thinking about it, and he's showing me you pushing this contract and bringing it forward, pushing this contract and bringing it forward. But do people sign contract? Because you're in an agency, right?
That's the thing is I signed a contract with my agency for 3 years, but I don't sign contracts for
Right.
brand
So
deals.
is the 3 years almost up?
No, I mean I just started just past year one. I'm on year two.
Okay, so now it's so funny. So for everyone watching, this spirit just got really frustrated. So your grandfather would have been someone like he was really patient and would explain things, but now that I'm not really understanding what he is saying, he's getting really frustrated. Do you remember him doing that when he was on planet?
A little bit.
So now we're going to get down to business. A lot of times whenever you're getting information from spirit, it's also, I say it's all about how they give it to. He was just showing part of his personality. I'm like, dude, I'm not understanding what you're saying. And I could feel this frustration. And if you see how Phoebe laughed, like she envisioned that. She could feel it coming through, like, oh yeah, I remember him doing that. Okay, so he is saying that there is someone who, it might not be a contractor signing with them because you're already with your agency, but it is still, yes, Sweet Ray, we're still going to do Spirit Led after this. It is someone that you're going to be working for more regularly.
Okay, with modeling.
Yes.
Okay.
But he is saying don't let that get in the way. So he is showing me, that's very funny, Phoebe. I have not known you to have a squirrel brain, but he is showing me that. I was like, well, why are you telling Phoebe's not going to get distracted? She's looking for a CTO. And he shows me that sometimes if you are kind of stuck, like right now you're looking for a CTO, you're not quite sure where it's coming from. If you're kind of stuck and you have the opportunity to be busy doing something else, you will take the opportunity to be busy doing something else. Does that make sense?
It's true for sure, yeah.
Yeah, he's saying don't do that.
So I do both.
Yes, he is saying that you have the ability to do both, to keep your eye on the ball, and your ball is your business.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Very good. I was about to let him go, and he said one last time, he said, tell her how proud I am of her for choosing her. I know. And he gave me the feeling of just warm heart.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Thank you, Phoebe.
Thank you, Christy.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. All right, so for everyone watching, that spirit, I just have to say, did a really good job with his information. He came in strong from the beginning, his personality, his name, the whole thing, talking about the gazebo around the lakes. He did a really good job with his information. So I just want to thank the spirit for that. A couple of things going up, roll into another spirit led is tonight, Divine Collective group read. You do have to join the Divine Collective. You Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, click on Divine Collective, and we have a group read with the Divine Collective. It's a lot less people there, so you're more likely to get a read. Tomorrow, I am live on Facebook with another medium. Her name is also Christy, so it's Christy and Christy. And then this weekend, another free event with Jess, Saturday at 10 a.m. If you have a business idea you've been trying to kick off, or if you're feeling stuck in your business, no matter what it is, come. Ask your questions. I will be reading intuitively, and Jess will be talking about how you actually implement the ideas that I'm talking about. All right. I don't know what this means. I mean, I know what I'm saying. I don't know what it means. I'm hearing Mama Joe is what I'm hearing. Yes, that's tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time. Now, it reminds me of the spirit I'm hearing Mama Joe around them reminds me of in high school, my daughter's friends would call me, I was about to say, I do business under my maiden name. And so my actual married last name is Jackson, and they would call me Mama Jackson. And so that's what I'm hearing from this spirit, like a Mama Joe. So she mamaed everyone. Very good. It wasn't always what people wanted to hear, and it's true because I would tell these kids how it was, even though I did it from love. If you were acting a fool, I was going to have to tell you that you're acting a fool. And she is saying how that, but she was a safe place. She always had food. She always had, okay, very good. Okay, Sarah. Now I want you to think about this for a second. Don't, you said that's what people call your mama, but she's on planet. So sometimes spirit will give me the name of someone on planet if who I have in spirit isn't someone you would be thinking about, right? So let's just say, I'm not saying this is your spirit, Sarah, but I want you to let your mind think about it for a moment. Because if this spirit isn't someone you would ever think about, your mind just isn't there, spirit will give me the name of someone on planet so that you start thinking about your mom, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that spirit does match. All right. Now, some personality traits around this person, they are showing me that they like to do sewing or needlepoint. I'm very much seeing them putting their reading glasses on, and I'm doing something very intricate with a needle, like sewing or hello. Thank everyone for being here today. Oh, thank you, Rice Cakes. Rice said that's cool. So one thing about my reading is I will frequently describe my reading so that people can recognize it in their own life. I know people think that trained mediums are, I could never do that. You absolutely can do that. I train people to do it all the time. So I do explain my readings as I'm getting them so you can recognize spirit at work in your own life. This person is also letting me know, thank you, Dee, that she liked to watch TV. I'm hearing soap operas going off in the background. She's also letting me know that she kept a good house. Like, I'm not saying it was spotless or she was OCD, but her house was in order. She's also showing me that she drank her coffee out of a teacup. Well, a little cup. When I drink coffee or tea or something, I have the big mug. She is showing me that she had a little cup. All right, I'm going to, hello. I want to thank everyone who is joining and coming on. Okay, so let me recap this spirit. Around this spirit, I'm hearing the name Sweet Ray. I'm sorry, my moderator's sending me, shut the water off after you're live. Huh, there must be some water. My moderator came home and left to go help one of our kids. So, okay, so Sarah said she has someone in mind. Let me see here. Okay, let's see, Miss Sarah.
He's right too.
Let's see, Miss Sarah, did you get the request to go live? Oh, here she comes.
I
Hi,
was
Sarah.
typing and it wouldn't let me out.
Don't you hate that when technology doesn't play right?
Yes.
I tell you what, when I became a psychic medium, well, when I started my business, not when I became a psychic medium, but when I started my business, that was the hardest thing is all the technology behind it. Okay, so now, Sarah, you said that people call your mama Mama Joe, right?
Yes.
And she's still on planet.
Yes.
Now, who is it in spirit that you were thinking the rest of it fit?
Mama Lynn. And we all called her Mama Lynn.
Very good. And was that who was that to you?
It's kind of stretched, but it's my ex-husband's friend's mom. And we used to all go to her house and hang out, and she was kind of a safe place for a large group of us.
Oh, I'm just making notes. Okay, so now this is exactly what I was talking about. The second Sarah mentioned Mama Joe, I knew that's who we had. I just had to have the spirit bring through enough information so that Sarah knew it. And so now, why on earth did the spirit give Sarah her mother's name, Mama Joe, to get her attention? If I was explaining this lady on my live, Sarah wouldn't have paid attention. But the second I said Mama Joe, Sarah was like, wait a minute, that's my mama, but she's alive. Spirits will do that. If you're gonna have a hard time identifying the spirit will connect that energetic link so that you can go there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is your ex-husband's friend's mom. For
Yes.
one thing, I'm hearing that she misses you. I don't know if you talked to her.
I haven't talked to her in years, and I didn't know that she had passed.
I don't know that she has. I'm telling you, the spirit is saying to contact them. Let's see. Has Mama Lynn passed? Huh. Well, I think okay. Just let me know later. Do some researching, Miss Sarah, and let me know later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do secret sleuthing.
Have her live.
You have her live? I'm hearing to check on her. I'm just hearing that she misses you and to check on her.
Sounds good. Yeah, you actually read her son in another live. He has passed.
Very good. So I was asking her, why didn't you just bring up your son? And she said, and I'm hearing that this person he feels more like Mama Lynn's mother. Doesn't feel like Mama Lynn. It feels like her mother.
Oh.
It feels like someone around her. But I'm hearing that she really misses I'm hearing the good old days. Mama Lynn does. She is very much in her feels. And I can imagine if her son is passing, there has been something about this time frame that has brought her son passing up to the forefront.
Mm-hmm. His anniversary is coming up. The death anniversary.
Yeah, I was about to say, at first I was going to say birthday, and he stopped me. I was like, oh yeah, no, it's I'm hearing that she's counting down the days. I'm not saying that she has a death wish, but I'm saying that once she lost her son, she started counting down the days to when she can join him.
Yeah.
Also, I'm hearing that this lady was very astute. Like she could see things in people that, I'm talking Mama Lynn, can see things in people that others couldn't. And that though she accepted your husband and loved him like he was her own, she didn't like the type of husband he was.
I can see that.
Did she ever say that to you?
She didn't, but she's made comments that were like kind of treat her better or be nicer to her, and so did Danny, her son, made
Very
direct
good.
comments.
And just so everyone is clear, this is her ex-husband now.
Yes.
So even though, she didn't specifically say that, she did say that just by telling your husband, treat her better. Why are you talking to her like that? Also, now you're not seeing anyone right now. Is that correct, Sarah?
Correct.
I see someone right around the corner.
You'd said that a couple months ago, and
I feel like they are right here. Are you feeling that, Dee? Yeah, Dee's feeling it too. I could see Dee smiling, like, oh, Dee's feeling it too.
I can
Okay,
see
so
that. I've been questioning that because it's been almost 2 years since my divorce.
yeah, perfect timing. And so now another reason why you have been questioning it, Sarah, is you yourself are very intuitive and you can almost feel it coming your way. And so I know it's hard for Sarah and everyone watching when you can feel energy coming your way. You're thinking, am I making this up? Is this all in my head? But no, it's not all in your head. You're actually feeling it. Okay, so when are you feeling it happening, Dee?
Month?
A month. Dee said a month. I was feeling 3 to 4 weeks.
I had a month in my head when
Oh
you
my
asked that
goodness.
question.
There you go. Oh, she had that. I love that. I freaking love when spirit is so like you were already thinking it. They gave me and Dee the same answer. I love when spirit is so just confirms information. Okay, so now where is she going to meet this person, Dee? What came to your mind, Stacy? I mean, Sarah. I'm sorry, I was looking at Stacy on here.
Mine. Well, I am moving, so I'm living in my mom's house right now, and I bought a condo. And so I'm moving next week. And so I have this feeling like it might be somebody around where I'm going to be living.
I agree because I saw you, spirit showed me you bumping into them.
Oh,
And it wasn't like a bar. I didn't see a coffee shop. And I'm not saying you're literally going to be doing this, but I saw you looking at a phone and bumping into someone. So I think this is someone that like y'all have an awareness around each other, but you might see him, he might see you, but you don't make the connection for a little while.
that makes sense. It's a big complex, and I don't really go out to eat or I don't drink. And so
No, that would make sense why I didn't see you in those places.
Yeah, I'm not a bar hopper.
Yeah, very good. Very good. All right. Thank you, Sarah. You're going to have to keep us updated.
I will. Thank you. I'll see you at the Divine Collective. I just signed up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. So tonight at 6 p.m. Is the Divine Collective. I'm doing a group read. It's a smaller group on the Divine Collective, so you're more likely to have a okay, there's a young man stepping up. I was like, the spirit is interrupting me. I was trying to talk and the spirit was interrupting me. Hold on to the spirit for just a second. So yes, the Divine Collective is tonight at 6 o'clock. It's held via Zoom. It's a smaller group. You can bring your questions. You do have to sign up on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under the Divine Collective. Aw, that's so sweet of you. I think it's Molly Maylee. How does treatments going? Well, so everyone, some of you are new. I have stage 4 breast cancer, metastatic breast cancer. It went to my spine and liver, and I've done a couple of treatments and they stopped working. I went to MD Anderson and did a trial drug, and it held the cancer at bay for a while, but it didn't actually like take it back. And then all of a sudden I had 2 more tumors appear on my liver. So I had to stop. I got kicked off of trials because once the drug stops working, and I'm back in Omaha doing what's called standard of care. So, you know, I have been having a lot of pain in my arm because one of the tumors is on my C6, which presses down this whole arm. So I have a lot of problems in my arm. There's like 9 tumors on my liver, so my liver's in dire straits. Hopefully, this standard of care drug gives me, helps me some. And then also, MD Anderson did call me to offer me another trial. I will probably do it next time around. I opted out of doing it this time around. It makes sense, what they offered me, because I felt like I was going to do a standard of care, but I also felt like a trial drug was going to be the one that was going to help me. With this that they offered me is both. They took a standard of care, 2 drugs that are standard of care, and then partnered them with 2 drugs that are trial. Now, I didn't do it this time because, frankly, it's crazy expensive, and I just came off of a trial. We need to recover financially, and also it's hard because you have to go down there every week when you're in stage 1 trial. But I did tell them, I said, I'm not going to take it now. In 2 months, they will have another round of people coming on. I said, let me know in 2 months, and I will probably do it then. So thank you. I know when I tell y'all, how bad the cancer is, you're like, oh my goodness, but I feel good. Oh, thank you. I want to thank everyone. Molly said praying for you, start a GoFundMe, but I will take all of the prayers and all of the love. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, so now there is a young man stepping up. Do I do private readings? I do. Yes, I do. That is my mainstay of my business is private readings. You book them on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, and then you just go to services, and then you click on Psychic Mediumship. You choose the date and time that works for you, and then you get the Zoom link immediately. I even think I have some openings this week. That doesn't happen very often, but I do. All right. Well, I have a young man stepping up. This young man is letting me know he was in his... Hold on. Were you late teens? He was in his early 20s. He is letting me know that he is... he died in an accident. It feels like it was a work accident. He's letting me know he was in his early 20s, that he was, because he is showing me just going to work, and dying. It was a work accident. He's also letting me know that he, like, just a good kid. Oh, he thinks he was a grown man. He was a kid to me. I was going to say just a good kid. And he's like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. He's still a kid. He was a good person. It didn't do, he's showing me partying, you're normal, going out drinking, having fun. A friend, he died in a work accident. He was in his 30s. Okay, let me describe what this gentleman looked like. Chantastic, I think is her name. Let me describe what he looks like, and we'll see. It's Shan. My moderator is my other moderator, not my demoderator, my husband. In a fast car work accident, it could be. Hold on, let me get through this from him. My moderator, because I'm not answering him because I'm on my phone and he's blowing up my phone. Did you get this? Did you see this? I texted you. Have you seen it? Yes, I have, honey, but I'm live, so I can't answer you. Okay. This gentleman is showing me early 20s. So I wanted to check and say, okay, he's showing me early 20s. He's showing me he was about 5'10", 5'11". He was thin. He is showing me he had brown hair, and just something about his eyes were magnetic. I just want to, and then you can see me smiling. His smile was also contagious. Just beautiful, straight white teeth. He is also showing me that it was some kind of, he worked around a lot of equipment. He's also letting me know that at his funeral that the line was out the door and around the corner. He is showing me the line to get in was out the door and around the corner. He is showing me that he was buried and that his family still visits his grave. Okay. So let me recap. If he fits you, please claim him. He's showing me he was in his early 20s. I'm actually seeing like 23 or so. He's also showing me that he died in a work accident. That, he's also showing me that he was about 5'10", 5'11", brown hair, had beautiful eyes, a beautiful smile that was just contagious. He was thin. So thin, he also had to keep pulling up his pants or wear a belt. He is showing me that at his funeral, it was outside and around the corner. He was buried. Where he is buried is a pretty big cemetery. I'm seeing a lot of graves around him. Okay, so Red, you said I could take this. Your cousin was 18, but does everything else fit? Did he die in a work accident? Did he die in a work accident, Red? I know. What is that, LSU mom? I don't know what that is. I keep hearing that noise off and on. It's very no drowning with two other boys. Okay, very good. These people, he died in at work, and it was so we must be with Deliz here because everything seems to fit Deliz. She was in his a friend in his 20s in a work car accident. He was very clear that he died at work and it was an accident. Hi, Deliz. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, you're saying this was a friend of yours?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Just for everyone watching, I want to show you, oh, and he was tall and skinny with dreamy eyes.
Yes.
Everything that I said, Deliz has said was him. I said, he was in his 20s. He died in a work accident. He was about 5'11", had brown hair, was very thin. And I said something about his eyes. I couldn't quite get the color, but I could just tell his eyes were magnificent. Like you could get lost in them. And she said that he was tall and thin or skinny with dreamy eyes. He did have dreamy eyes, didn't he?
Yes.
Now, Deleuze, he is telling me that you are about to, I'm going to use some spiritual terms. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you want me to explain more, please stop me and I will. You are about to level up when it comes to your vibrational energy. Do you know what that means?
Not exactly.
Okay. So whenever we go through something or just maneuvering on this planet, we vibrate at a certain level. And then we start making changes that will either bring us down or bring us up. Now, how do you bring yourself down in energy? This is not Deliz for everyone watching. She's going up, but I'm just explaining. By making unkind decisions, making decisions that aren't in alignment with who you are, making vindictive decisions. Now, I'm not saying justice and vengeance are two different things. Yes, go after judgment, but you have to watch the energy behind your actions. Is that revenge action energy or is it justice energy? Justice is going to bring you up. Now, it's funny that the spirit is giving me these words because I would have used a different analogy, but he keeps talking about justice. Now, has something happened in your life that you've been seeking justice over?
Yeah.
Very good. Now, he is saying that, and because I know that you are leveling up, that you maneuvered that perfectly. And I don't think you're finished maneuvering it, but you're to the point now where I feel you getting frustrated. And he is basically saying, stay on course, keep your eye on the goal. You're headed in the right direction, Deliz. You are handling it perfectly. It's just you're tired.
Yes.
And he is saying to not give up. Don't let them get away with it. Continue going after justice. Now, I feel like he's switching subjects on me because he's talking about some kind of money coming your way. Do you have some kind of money coming your way?
Not that I'm aware of.
Very good. I love it when this happens because I told someone, I don't know, now it was months ago, that there was money coming their way. They kept saying, nope, nope, nope. And they messaged me the other day that they had gotten an inheritance from someone they weren't expecting. I'm not saying that this is inheritance. It could be something like just someone giving you a lump sum money. But I am seeing some money coming your way. Not money like I'm going to be a millionaire and buy all the things. I'm barely like double digits, like 10K, 9K, something like that.
Okay.
Not that that's not a lot of money, but it's certainly not money that will make you live independently for the rest of your life, right? This gentleman is saying, I have the boy. I have your boy. He's saying he has your boy. What is he talking about?
Another friend? Like
Yeah,
another
another friend. Yeah. Not like your
Oh,
baby boy. Yeah, no,
no,
not like your baby boy.
my
He's saying, I got your boy. I got your boy.
my baby daddy or a friend.
Baby daddy. Because I could feel him being like, it wasn't like, I got your boy. It wasn't like, it was like, I got your boy. Like, I got him.
Oh my God.
He is saying how proud now I'm hearing a D name around these kids. And I know they both think they're grown ass men, but they're kids to me.
A D, I'm like my name, Daniela.
What did you say?
Daniela, my name.
Oh, okay, very good. Yes, I was seeing Delez, and I was about to say Dan. Um, and you certainly don't look like a Dan to me, so I thought they were referencing someone else. Okay, very good. They did call you Dan or Danny Boy or something like that.
Danny.
Very good. Now okay, but you did call him your baby daddy, so you have his child.
Yes.
This child is very intuitive. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
So make sure you're listening to this child when they say that they're seeing someone, that they're talking to someone who isn't there. They're actually seeing into the spirit world.
Okay.
And I'm also hearing that his child is very smart. He's saying start saving for college now.
Yes, she's very, very smart.
Yes, and I'm actually seeing you putting like $10 here, $20 there, like just putting a little bit at a time away for him.
Yes.
He's also saying that this is again, now we've switched spirits to your baby daddy, that you're on the right track to keep going. But I'm seeing you teaching something, but you're not a teacher. Is that correct?
Correct.
But I am seeing you teaching.
Maybe like I published a self-published, so maybe either about that or about my grieving, because my book is about my grief.
It's about the grieving.
Okay.
That hasn't quite taken off the way you wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying to keep at it,
Okay.
He's also saying watch out for the ladybugs. So when you see the ladybugs, just know that he is sending those.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Liz.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. I think I have time for another one. I have an actual appointment. And as y'all know, y'all hear me say it all the time. When you pay for me to be on screen and it's just you, I am on screen. Like when you tell me I'm supposed to show up, I show up. Aw, thank you, Grateful. Thank you. Okay, I'm hearing Papa Murphy. I'm hearing Papa and I'm hearing Murphy. I'm also seeing this gentleman who is stepping up. I'm hearing this Papa Murphy around. Okay, very good. He showed me that he was, oh my gosh, let me answer my. Good grief, I had to answer my moderator, other one, my husband moderator was blowing up my phone. Like he knows I go live on my phone. He sits across from me when I do it. Oh, my nails are beautiful. Thank you. They're called cat eyes. Okay. I'm hearing Papa Murphy around this gentleman. He is showing me. He's actually teasing me. So he was married for a really long time. I have been married for a really long time. He is still freaking out. Y'all are going to go with me. Y'all are going to go with me to check our pool. We are opening our pool. There's a hose in it, and he is freaking out that it might be overflowing. So y'all are going to go with me, walking through my house here to check this pool. Let's see what we got going on here. It is not overflowing. It is not even full enough. Yeah, field trip, right? It did not overflow. It's not even full enough. So there you go. All right. How do you see your appointment list? You go to my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, and when you click on services, the what's available will open up. Okay, so we have Papa Murphy here. Papa Murphy is letting me know that, right, so he's letting me know that he had been married for a really long time because as y'all can tell, I'm like, this man, he knows what I'm doing. But, when he wants my attention, he wants it right then. And, you can tell them a little annoyed, but whatever, I'm having some patience with it. That's the kind of relationship that comes out of being married for a really long time. So this guy is showing me that he was married for a really long time, that him and his wife, I'm seeing that they had never been married to other people, that they had, if they hadn't been married 50 years, they were pretty close to it. He's also letting me know that his wife made the best biscuits and gravy, I'm hearing, that he had ever had. He's letting me know that she was just very calming for him. Like he could be all, and y'all could tell that my husband, you can probably feel the energy coming through as I'm reading his text. Like he's all like, let me go try this. Let me just go put this boy's nerves to rest here. And so the same kind of feeling that she just, his wife just really put him at ease. He's also showing me that where he lived, which was a small town, he had a lot of cousins and a lot of family. Feels like, everyone around was really related to each other, like 2 degrees of separation here. He's also letting me know that he had a debilitating illness. He was diagnosed. Okay, so let's say Sweet Ray here. She says everything fits but the name. Let's get to the bottom of that. Okay, Miss Sweet Ray, I just asked. Oh, there she comes.
Hi.
Hi, Sweet Ray. How are you?
I'm okay.
Where are you located?
West Virginia.
Very good. Now, you think this is your grandfather?
Yeah.
Very
It
good.
sounds, my grandparents had a good relationship from what I could tell because my grandma passed before I was old enough. I was only 6 months old, so I didn't really get to know her.
Mm-hmm. And then all of his personality. Now, your grandfather had an illness where he kind of went downhill.
His lungs, yes.
Yeah.
Towards the end of his unaliving caused his lungs to collapse.
Yes, he's also showing me that his lung issue came from what he did for a living. Like, it just, like, he was a little bit...
actually crazy. That sounds like my dad. Not my dad has that right now, actually.
Very good. So now you're saying that your dad right now is alive on planet and something's wrong with his lungs that came from him working?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Very good. So now you realize that I did not get that information until you went live, right? This spirit didn't give me that until you were on screen. I was like, oh, he's saying this. So what he's doing is trying to get me to your dad. Now, why he is jumping and trying to get me to your dad so quickly is what he knows that no one else knows is this is going to be a very quick read because I have an appointment. I have to let the dogs out and I have to go turn the pool water off, right? So he is just like jumping right to what needs to be taken care of. Now, what he is saying about your dad is that your dad has been given a doom and gloom diagnosis, but to not listen to those, and this is your grandfather talking, these are not my words, don't listen to them effing doctors, they don't know.
It's funny you say that. My dad has had lung issues, COPD, his whole life, ever since he worked at a plastic type thing, and he actually has heart issues right now, and have to they have to put something in his heart.
Like a stent or something.
Yeah.
He is telling me, okay, so I don't think that the second, because your grandfather is saying to tell your dad to go to get a second opinion. The second opinion is not related to the heart issue. It's related more to the lung issue. So make sure I don't know if you can talk your dad into doing that. I feel like he's been going to see the same lung person for so long. They're just kind of checking the box. They're not looking at him outside of like, how can we improve his quality of life? And so your grandfather is telling me that he needs to go and see a specialist. He's also letting me know that, Sweet Ray, now there's something you've been wanting to do with your life that you need to get training for, and he is telling me there's no time like the present. Do you know what he's referencing?
Yeah. You and I have talked about it before in the past. My makeup, my makeup that I want to go to school for.
Very
So,
good.
yeah.
I didn't realize we had spoken before. All right. He is saying that to get on that, I'm feeling a sense of urgency around it, like you've been dragging your feet on it for a long time, and that is fine, because sometimes something will be put in our path when we know we're supposed to do it, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, now it's time. I'm feeling like, okay, now it's time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, I want to say that Spirit was really good because he knew that I was kind of in a hurry with this last reading because I have an appointment I have to get to, plus do all this other health stuff. I want to thank everyone who had joined me today. I so appreciate you being here. A couple of things going on in my business is tonight is the Divine Collective. We are going to have a group read. I will be doing what I'm doing here, except it's going to be a smaller group of people, and you can bring questions if you have questions. Tomorrow, I will be live with Christy, another medium on Facebook at noon, free. Also, again, this coming weekend, free on Saturday, 10 a.m. is it's going to be with Jess, and we're going to be talking about how to further your business, how to either start your business, how to further your business, bring your business questions. I'm going to be answering them intuitively, and Jess is going to tell you how to navigate the technical end of it. All right.